to your side too.
Oh shit.
Papa.
Can you eat some of this? Oh, put your head down then, cuz. Oh gosh. Ooh, ugly. Ooh. I don't want to feed you. Your teeth ugly. Don't grab my dough. We don't like you. Sorry. Ooh, child. everyone, welcome back to my video. By now you have already seen the beginning of the video where I recorded some clips of us at the African Safari in Ohio. So the African Safari is a wildlife park. So it's a drive-through. It's where you can buy food to feed animals and just drive through the park. And so here is my review of the African Safari. Now, we were excited to go to the safari because we've been in the house due to COVID. And with the African Wildlife Safari Park, you get to drive through and you'll have very much interaction with people. So it was cool, great. All we had to do was buy the tickets at the booth, which that's the only interaction we had with somebody, well, and pick up the food, but they were a mess. So we took our kids to the park, and we live in Michigan. So it was a 2-hour drive from where we stay to the actual park in Ohio. So the drive wasn't that bad. I actually drove us there, surprisingly, because I hate driving, and my husband drove us back. But we was there literally, I can say we drove through for about an hour. So we bought food. First of all, the tickets are expensive. Luckily our kids were under 3, so they were free. For me and my husband, we paid like $25 a person, and then the food we had bought some. They gave you free food, one free bucket, which was enough probably, and you buy more food like lettuce and carrots, and that was like $15. So we paid like $64 to get all of that. And then we drove through. It took about an hour only because of other cars in front of you and the animals, as you see in the previous clips, that they literally sit or stand in front of you and come to your window asking for food. So that was a pretty cool experience. My 2-year-old Tristan, he loved it. He sat in his dad's lap while he was driving through, because we were driving through slowly, so no hazards. He loved it. He loved feeding the animals. He was excited, and that's all I wanted, was for him to get out the house and do something. So that was a win for that. The 2-hour drive was worth it for that. Otherwise, no. I feel like the park was too short. It was a lot of animals, but it was like too short distance for the amount of time people travel to go there. You did have the option to go back through it, but we didn't want to. Sorry guys, I got my my 1-month-old here. Here we go. Say hi, Casey. He was in my lap as well, enjoying it the whole time. Say hi. So yeah, he's looking a little startled. But yeah, he was in my lap enjoying it the whole time as well. We also had my husband's niece with us. She was afraid of animals, so she did not feed them, but she was sitting back there watching. So it was a cool little road trip that we did, and to get out the house. We haven't been many places since quarantine because I, for one, was pregnant the entire time, and now we have a newborn, so it's not many things that we can actually do to get out the house, because you know, we're trying to limit any exposure to anyone, to any people, because my husband still has to go to work. So yeah, all in all, if you want to get out the house, I definitely suggest to go. It is a cool, fun experience, something different. I did have a question. I wonder, since COVID, I've been hearing about things like this to do in different states. Was this here before COVID existed? Because that, I've never heard about it before. I never heard about a drive-through safari. I thought it was cool. Yeah, so that is my review on the African Wildlife Park Safari Park. Yeah, so that's all for this video. Stay tuned for my next videos. Peace.